Yo, it's the kid. It is the kid. It is the kid. It is the kid, man. What up, yo? What up, yo? What up, yo? What up, yo? So basically, this was gonna be a preview. We're gonna have a discussion, nice little discussion, nice little thing, and we're just gonna be previewing all of the games happening this weekend, man. I mean, and also maybe as well do a little nice little small little preview of the Champions League because Champions League Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be crazy. So basically, I think what we're going to do a huge. I may get the boys. Well, we will preview Champions League on Sunday. Review, but I think no Sunday hangar will definitely be a massive preview, and then maybe Monday I'll do a specific live just for that whole thing. So, um, let's start with La Liga first. Now, from what I'm seeing or heard, so Real play Levante tomorrow. From what I've heard, Zad is not going to be starting because I thought this would be Zad's debut, but your boy Dan has said he doesn't want to rush Zad into any actions, man. So you may see Zad in the second half, but I'm disappointed. I wanted to see him start from the beginning, but it makes sense because he's not placed. He hasn't played in about 3 weeks. So say that because he has not played in so many months, they don't want to rush him through and they just want to just very slightly lead him into action. So that's happening. Huge games. The games are massive. Real Sociedad against Atletico Madrid. That's a huge game. It's because if Atletico win that, huge pressure on Barcelona. Massive pressure on Barcelona. Like, if Atletico Madrid beats Sociedad, there's going to be huge, massive pressure on that Barcelona Valencia game. But we'll have to see, but there's going to be huge pressure. I'm still sticking with a draw in that game. Atletico Sociedad, I'm still sticking with a draw in that game. And look, we will talk more about Barcelona Valencia because that is, bro, Griezmann, you said you're that dude. You said you're that dude, and yes, I've got Premier Player. Your boy's got Premier Player. Your boy's got Premier Player. Your boy got Premier Player. Got my Jaffa Cakes there. You see what's this? Jaffa Cakes, baby. So Liverpool, Newcastle, guys, hit the like button if you're around. If you're just coming in, hit the like button, smash that like button. Liverpool are going to destroy Newcastle. It's going to be a complete total shutdown. Newcastle don't stand a flipping chance, man. Yes, I love sushi. What? Okay, what's wrong with sushi, man? I love sushi. Yeah, like I see that minimum lubrication for Liverpool, probably 4-1. Probably going to be 4-1. Although Newcastle did get that was a very huge win, huge W that they got against Tottenham. Huge, massive W. I think that was the previous game. I think Tottenham are going to have a very up and down season this season, but I just don't see Newcastle doing much against Liverpool. I mean, if they defend like how they defended and they work superbly hard and they could just steal a G, maybe. But I do like Joelinton. Joelinton is very good though. I do like him. Joelinton is really damn good. But Joelinton or not, Anfield is going to be one of the toughest places to play in this season. The only team that's going to beat Liverpool at Anfield is going to be Man City. That's the only team that can beat them at Anfield. No other team can. No other team can. I mean, Palace maybe. That's Palace with Zaha, but Palace maybe. But so Liverpool should be a standard win. For a standard win. United are screwed. You and the guys that said Leicester City are good, and Leicester City are good. Leicester City are a decent team, and I think Leicester City should definitely try to aim for. Their aim should be 5th. May not get there, but that should be their goal. Like, let's get our goal to be 5th. But Leicester City are a good team. United, Pogba is injured. I'm also hearing that Martial is out as well. No Pogba, no Martial. You've got a rookie in Oli in there. Doesn't look good. Does not look good as well. Also, Rondon is going to be available for Newcastle. Okay, but even if Rondon is available, yeah, he's alright. I think Joe Linton is more crucial, man. So no, I think City may beat Liverpool at Anfield this season. I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen. So guys, United Leicester City, guys, I think Leicester might win that game, man. I mean, I think we're looking at like a 2-1 to even a 2-0. I mean, would I be rude in saying Leicester can go to Old Trafford and win 2-0? Because as crazy as that may sound, so who the hell does Rondon play for? Where does Rondon? So as crazy as it may sound, look, Leicester City, man, United without Pogba are pretty much done. No Martial. Wait a minute. Who's going to be in their midfield? Who the hell is going to be in the midfield, man? So, bruh, you know what? I'm going to say draw. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. United Leicester City 2-2 draw. Sheffield United Southampton. I think Sheffield United will win that probably. I'm going to say, I'll probably say 1-0 Sheffield United. Let's go. Brighton, Burnley. 3-2 to Brighton. 3-2 to Brighton. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry, I'm getting to Syria. Don't worry, I'm getting to Syria. I'm just looking through the Premier League. So Wolves, Chelsea, bro, no Kante. I'm saying 2-2. Tottenham, Crystal Palace. Tottenham are at home. Tottenham are at home. So that is helpful. Tottenham, 3-1 Tottenham. 3-1 Tottenham. Yeah, Thundercats will be 3-1 to Tottenham. I think they'll get the win. Norwich, Man City. City are going to snipe them. City are going to completely and totally bury them. And the way that Norwich City play, bruh, it's going to be a beat down. I think we're looking at 3-0. Looking at 3-0. I don't want Zab to come off the bench. I want him to start. I want Zab to start. So City away lubrication. City, bro. By the time we get to December, City may have already broken the goal scorer record. The amount of G's that City are going to shift through with the way that Sterling is playing, blood. Bournemouth, Everton. I'm going to say 2-1 Everton. 2-1 Everton. West Ham against Aston Villa. I'll say 1-0 Aston Villa. Watford against Arsenal. Watford, their manager's been sacked. Javier Garcia, that boy got sacked. Javier Garcia got sacked. So with Javier Garcia getting sacked, Norwich have it. How the hell do Norwich have 11 players out? According to who? Why? How? Yeah. How the hell do they have it? Why did they get the bug or something? How do you have 11 players out? Arsenal did not lose to Watford, but you know what? I see Arsenal somehow screwing this up. So you know what? I'm gonna say 2-1 Watford. 2-1 Watford. All right, let's ride to the Serie A. But you know what? Okay, let's ride to the Serie A. We'll get to the Bundesliga. Let's ride to the Serie A right now. No, we'll go to the Bundesliga. We'll go to the Bundesliga. You know what? Let's go to the Bundesliga. So, Fortuna Wolfsburg 1-0. Osimhen, Nigerian striker. Yo. Gallo, relax. Gallo, chill. I will get your boy. Just chill. Dortmund have to pretty much respond to that crap against Union Berlin. So Dortmund by Leverkusen isn't that where that's the new German Maradona Kai Havertz plays for? Dortmund better win. So I'm going to say 3-1 Dortmund because they better win. And I think really the other really big games you have to look at Leipzig and Bayern, huge game. I will probably have to watch the game over the Atletico game. I think Atletico game I might just look at highlights and everything, but I think I've got to pretty much focus. I think that's good. That's going to be the game that I focus on, which is going to be tricky because I now have to plan how I get back in time for the Barca. I mean, because I'll probably have to miss because I'm in the office tomorrow. The Barcelona Valencia game starts at 8 p.m. This game starts at 5:30. So this game should pretty much end at around 7:15. So I may have to leave midway through the second half so I can get back in time for the Barca game. But Leipzig against Bayern Munich, I'm gonna say because Leipzig have a 100% record. Leipzig have a 100% record. 2-2. 2-2. I think this comes to draw. I don't think Bayern can straight beat them. I think Leipzig should beat this Bayern side. They should beat this Bayern side. I think Timo Werner is going to ride. But I think we're going to be an exciting game. But I think we're going to settle on 2. So we're going to be 2-2 in that game. All right, let's hit the Serie A. So Fiorentina against Juventus. Now, I think your boy Sarri, he came out and he said that this team is not really playing the way that he wants them to play. They don't have an identity, and that is what I've been saying. What I've been saying to people is that Juventus don't yet have the Sarri ethos. They still don't have the Sarri identity. It's still not on there. They're not playing like a Sarri team. So once they start playing like a Sarri team, then we're not going to see what the Sarri effects can be on Juventus. So away from home against Fiorentina, I think this is going to be a tricky one. But I see Juventus stealing this 1-0. I see a 1-0 still, or maybe even 2-0. I think 1-0, and then maybe like a late goal to make it 2-0. So I'm going to say I'll say 2-0 Juve. I think that they'll ride with that. Napoli, Sampdoria. Napoli at home. The preparation game before they play Liverpool. Napoli's dressing rooms look like complete and utter crap, apparently. So I'm going to say Napoli, Sampdoria. You know what? 3-2 to Napoli. 3-2 to Napoli there. Inter Milan against Udinese. I think Inter Milan can ride again. I'm going to say 2-0 Inter Milan. So those are pretty much the biggest games from all around Europe. But I think the focus has to be the Barca Valencia game. Now I put up my thing at that, and I believe the scoreline I put out was 2-2 or 1-1. I put out a draw. Although Barcelona should win. Barca should really win that game because I think Barcelona, even without Messi, I mean, you should still beat a side who've lost their mind. Because Valencia are in much worse preparation, man. Oh, Uber Eats. So let me ask you guys then. Do you think Neymar starts for PSG tomorrow? He's back in the squad. Tuchel said that he's available. So does he start Neymar? Does he play Neymar? What does he do? And remember, PSG play Real Madrid midweek. With who? The PSG Ultras are holding a protest. Why? For what reason? Guys, like that vid, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. PSG have to understand this. He's back with you. He's with you. I get it. He wanted to leave. He acted poorly. He has not really shown that he's ingratiated himself to the PSG lifestyle. I get it. I understand your frustration. But PSG have to understand this. You cannot win the Champions League without Neymar. Icardi is a good signing. Icardi is a damn good signing. But as much as Icardi is a good signing, Icardi alone isn't enough to win a Champions League. Icardi is just a pure finisher. And if you're just a pure finisher, you are at the behest and you're reliant upon those that create for you. Like Messi is a self-made goal scorer. He's a self-made goal scorer, which there's not really that many of out there. He's not really reliant on other people having to provide for him. But like a guy like Icardi is an Icardi, is reliant on Neymar. Mbappe isn't a creator. Right, can create. So really, the only true through-and-through playmaker that PSG have is Neymar. So, because I think PSG keeping Neymar and adding Icardi look really, really tasty. They look really, really tasty. And against Strasbourg, obviously they'll bury and decimate and destroy Strasbourg. So like they're not good. So what I just wanted to see is, will he start Neymar and will Icardi make his debut? And I think what's going to be very interesting is how Tuchel handles the whole Icardi and Cavani thing, man. You see, Cavani is not essentially a brick, but Cavani is a brick in big games. So in big Champions League games, when things really matter, Cavani is a brick. That's when he's a brick. But guys, Osimhen, Nigerian striker. I believe this guy has scored in almost every game for Lille so far. I mean, I can't remember the last time I have been this excited for a Nigerian striker. It definitely has me worried for that Champions League group. Has me worried for that Champions League group. But I can't remember the last time that I've been this excited for a striker. And I think, would you call Lille a big club? No. But Lille are definitely, you could argue that they're like a tier 2 club in France. So the tier 1 clubs obviously being Lyon, PSG, Marseille. And then maybe tier 2, you go in for Lille. But then I think past few times Lille have probably been performing a lot better than Marseille, even Lyon as well. So I think that it's a very, very good club for Osimhen to go to. And if this guy can make an impact, not only in France, but in the Champions League, guys, man, I'll be excited. I'll be excited for it. So just tracking back, Chelsea against Wolves, man, I think it's going to be an L. No. It's a lie. I was trying to trick you there. If Chelsea are to win the league, they have to start winning the games. Because the goal has to be to win the Premier League. I get it. I respect Man City. I respect Liverpool. You can't go into a league campaign and not try to win the league. As improbable as that may sound, you have to go in there trying to win the league. You have to go in there trying to win the league. So they have to win. I don't know how, but they've got to win this game against Wolves. Because after they win this game, they're now going to just build up a momentum of wins. Because the more wins that Chelsea can have, the better chance they can do to get close to City and Liverpool. Because City and Liverpool have already set the stage. They've already set the pace. And what I don't want for the Premier League, because people keep going on about how the Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. If we have, for a second season running, City and Liverpool are like 10, 12, 15 points ahead of everyone else in the Premier League, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So it's a one to watch. Are you sold on the Inter Milan dream? Let me ask you guys this. Are you sold on the Inter Milan dream in the Serie A? Can we truly Are we going to have a 2-horse race or a 3-horse race in the Serie A? I think a 3-horse race would be great. I think a 3-horse race. See, a 3-horse race right down to the wire. Even if Juve were to win, I think that would be great because the thing about this is that every time that Napoli have been the team battling Juventus, I'm like, bruh, no, I'm sorry, Napoli, you're just not gonna win. Okay, because if a club have not won a league title since Maradona was around, which is like the flipping early 90s, late 80s, I'm sorry, I've no faith in you. Inter Milan won the league much more recently than Napoli did. So if Inter Milan are in the mix and they have an experienced dude in a Conte, I get it. Ancelotti is experienced as well. But if you have an experienced dude in a Conte who knows what it means to win a league title, I think that makes things quality. Don't smoke crack. AC Milan are not sniffing anything. AC Milan are not sniffing anything for at least the next decade. Sorry. It's crazy that may sound, Milan are not sniffing anything for at least the next decade. That issue just needs to be put aside. But guys, hit the like button. If you're in this live chat, hit the like button, man. It's Friday night. Hit the like button. It only takes you a few seconds, man. Smash the like button. Just hit like. Like it. I want people in there, over 40 people in there. I want those likes to come in through. Hit those likes. Get those likes. Write those likes. Yes, let's write it. Write those likes in there. Write those likes in there, baby. Write those likes in there. Let's not sniff crack, man. Crack is bad, man. Crack is whack, as I say. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. You see, guys, let me level with you right now. I said, this is the football hot. It's the football hot. And what I want is I love competition. Because that's why there's nothing, do you know what really saddens me? This is what really saddens me whenever I get to December. Because what I always do is whatever, maybe on a night, I go to google.com, I type in La Liga, I type in Bundesliga, I type in Serie A and Premier League and so forth, and I look at the tables, I look at some of the stats. And what has saddened me for the past years is seeing the same team 5, 6, 7 points clear. And I'm like, where is the motivation to now comment on the stuff when it's the same damn team always winning all the time, every single time? Where's the motivation? Where's the more motivation? What do I look like? I'm in a porno movie. I don't know whether it's me or is this shades. I don't know. How I'm looking right now, this looks like a porno filter, like just the way the vision looks. So yeah, so what I want for this season is those teams to really test the usual suspects. Good film, by the way. Test the usual suspects, because do you know what? Do you know I will come this close to inducting the Premier League. 50 Shades is trash, by the way. Any woman who reads that book, anybody who looks at that thing, complete and utter trash. So if I see Man City, Juventus, PSG, Bayern Munich, Barcelona win the league again, I'm inducting club for football. And I have to rethink about how I do the football. Because guys, do you want me to be real? Do you want me to be, you know what? Let's get real right now, guys, because I'm too old for everything. Let's get real, because you know what? This is time for me to really be fully transparent here. Guys, hit those likes button. Hit those likes, okay? There were 50 people in there. Hit those likes button. Hit those likes. Get those likes in there. You know what? Okay, let me be real with you. I find it hard motivating myself to talk about club football. How was the football hot built? For the old school guys, I don't know how many of you guys have been riding with the football hot from the beginning. When I started this in 2010, and you know what? I don't want to toot my own horn, but I look at a lot of other channels and I say, I was one of the first to be doing this stuff. I was one of the originators. Who cares? I don't give a damn about being the first. It's not about being the first, it's about being the best. But when I did this back in 2010, the first videos I did were Champions League videos. Then it was World Cup videos. It was Champions League, World Cup, African Nations Cup, and so forth. And why did I focus on those? That is where you have competition. Champions League is the best against the best, and everybody's on a level playing field because these are the best teams playing it. It's the best against the best. The World Cup, Euros, and everything. Every Once you now get to the knockout stage, everyone is on a level playing field. But when I look at the club game, I'm like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like there was a period in time where before Calciopoli, Syria was pretty interesting because it was at a point where it could be AC Milan, it could be Juve, it could be Inter. Then Roma snuck in one quick title in there. So, but you were looking at either Juve, Inter, AC, Juve, Inter. I remember there was a time, like a 4 5 year run, where it was a different team that won the Bundesliga for like a 4 5 year run, where each year it was a different Bundesliga team, which was crazy. Let's be real with the Premier League, guys. The Premier League has had literal dominance periods where United dominated, then Arsenal had their stint, then United came back, then Chelsea had their stint, then United came back, then City somewhat had their stint, then United came back, and now City now pretty much City's dominance is now similar to United dominance, but City's dominance is on a whole other level, something that the Premier League has never really seen. La Liga. Remember, didn't Deportivo win La Liga at one point, or am I smoking crack? When Roy Mackay used to play for Deportivo, I don't know, or I think there was a time that Deportivo won. I think there was a time that Deportivo won the league. I can't remember when it was. I think it was. And obviously, you know that Valencia won it as well and everything. So my issue is, oh, thank you. They did. So my issue is, it is very hard for me because for me, see, the way I approach it is let me just approach it in a kind of educational way. So talk about that's why I'm bringing the whole tactical vid. So let's talk about tactics, talk about players, talk about why these players are so good, what these players are doing, what they're doing well, what they're not doing so well. So I just view it on a pure footballing educational basis. But as far as okay now, like who's gonna win and everything, it's like the the domestic game just is not really popping off because these teams are too much the same. Hence why the Champions League is where it's at. That's where it's at. The World Cup, of course, that's where it's at. But the domestic game still matters because it bleeds into the Champions League and everything. Which is why, we take this whole Liverpool, for instance, as like for Liverpool, you did it. You're the kings, man. You're the kings of it. Like no one can say anything. You won the Champions League. You won the biggest trophy. That is the Champions League is the biggest trophy. Premier League is cool, but for me, I'm taking the Champions League over. I'm taking the Champions League over any domestic trophy. Like I still say that someone needs to be held accountable for Jordan Henderson carrying up a Champions League trophy. I cannot live in a world. No offense to Jordan Henderson, I can't live in a world where a dude called Jordan Henderson, captain, decides to Champions League victory. That's insane. That's insane. You know, that's insane. So, but Liverpool fans are confident that they will beat Man City this season. Liverpool fans should be confident. They should be. So should Chelsea fans, guys. Watch out for Chelsea. Chelsea could do something. Just chill. By December, I will decide whether Chelsea are not in the Premier League title race. As of right now, Chelsea could surprise everybody. So just relax and chill. But yeah, Liverpool can win the league. But if you only lost the league by 1 point, you should be able to do it. It's just that squad that City have is insane. Now I get it. I just read that Laporte is out for 5 to 6 months. It's crazy. That's crazy. 5 to 6 months is out, but still, that squad's deep, baby. That squad is deep. That squad is flipping deep. But guys, man, as you all know, man. I mean, guys, I'm not gonna lie, man. I am pretty excited for the Champions League, man. Because do you know what it is? Me doing this domestic stuff is just build up to the Champions League. Because Champions League that's like I always say. This is what I say. I'm a very simple man. I have two main desires in life. two main true desires and pleasures in life: football and film. Yeah, food is food. Sex is sex. Orgasms are orgasms, and they are so cool. But the things that really form the core of me ever since I was young: football and film. If you take football and film away from me, you might as well just do me in. Then I'm done. you know, then I'm done. So, but so look, man, I will try and take some of your questions in right now. So send in your questions. Remember, donate to the HOTS. The super chats is how you can help ride with your boy, the hot man. That's how you can help ride with the boy, the HOTS. And the super chats will always get priority. So if you want your question priority read, super chats will always get the flipping priority. If not, I will do my best to try and read your questions. If I miss it, I miss it. Who knows? It's flipping Friday night, man. What's it called? Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. There are about 70 people in here. Hit the like button. It only takes you a few seconds. If you don't hit the like button, you're a flipping brick. Smash, hits, menstruate. Okay. I was about to say something, but I realized that I'm actually on YouTube. If I said that, I think I'd probably be pulled down. So, sometimes my mind can be a little bit sick. So what are you guys saying? ESPN FC, let me confession time. I do so much football. So I put on the football content onto the Patreon page. I do videos. I do all these things like that and everything. As soon as I do the stuff, I don't watch any football stuff on YouTube. Because I'm thinking about football so much, all I do, I just watch film stuff. So I either watch films. I'm going to watch Fight Club again tonight after I'm done with you guys. So I either watch films, anime. So basically, I either watch films, anime, or movie programs on YouTube. That's it. I don't watch any other. I can't watch football. I can't talk about football all day. Think about football all day. Football news, football content, and then nah. That my brain will explode. So I need to detox. Super chats. I've got a super chat here from Pasha. Yo, Pasha, what up? Pasha, where are you from? Let me guess. Are you from Lithuania? So Pasha says, HH, do you think European leagues need a system of wages and transfers as the US leagues have? Pasha, this is what I proposed, and everyone said that I was mad and I was a loser and it wouldn't work. The US system that they have, a cap system that US have, I think would help in football. Why should City be allowed to have a squad worth $1 billion? Doesn't anybody see anything wrong with that? Because to save the club game, we need parity. The only way that we can get parity is if across the board there is somewhat of a level playing field. Because if you have that, the club game can be saved. But if you have a thing where you have these 3 or 4 clubs who are just super, super rich, they can buy anybody they want. They have no cap limit, no salary limit whatsoever. They can just overspend. What the hell is the point in watching Man City against Norwich? Liverpool against Bournemouth? Barcelona against flipping Granada? Bayern Munich against Braunschweig? PSG against Croissant? Juventus against Bolognese FC? What's the point? How the hell are they going to compete? But if you had a scenario, and I know that's going to happen in football, where those smaller teams now get the best possible players, so the biggest, best players get the chance to play in a top league and you now spread the wealth all around the smaller clubs, bro. That would liven up the league. So right now, what you have is individual quality and talent is spread all the way from top to bottom. The matches will be far more competitive. And it will be far more exciting to watch. It'll be far more exciting to watch. I mean, do people like it that only a small group of teams have all the money and they can spend whatever they want. So yeah, that's my thing, passion, man. So I don't really know what's gonna do, man. Erased. Yeah. Look. I said again. Look, I will put up my One Punch Man season 2 review on my Have Hopes Hot channel. Remember, guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the Have Hopes Hot channel. Just type in Have Hopes Hot on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. That is my entertainment channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. So hit me a stick. And yes, I watch ESPN FC sometimes. The pundits. I like Shaka Hislop. I like Shaka Hislop is my favorite analyst there. The Venezuelan dude, I forgot what it's called. He's all right. He makes some interesting jokes. I like Craig Bolly's honesty. Not a big fan of Steve. Steve Nicol can be up and down for me. He can be up and down. He can be up and down. From Silver Spring, thank you very much for the $2 donation, Mr. Silver Spring. Thank you, sire. So Silver Spring says, Craig Bolly said John Stones is better than Matip. Craig Burley. Craig Ball is wrong. Craig Ball is wrong. Matip had a period where he wasn't very good, where you could argue that he was a Class C break. And there was a massive kind of whirlwind of John Stones is the next big thing. This is the English Beckenbauer. You know how England likes to hype up their players and everything, where every new player is the next big thing. I believe Rooney was the white Pele. Yeah. But as we see for John Stones, talented footballer. He needs to learn how to defend. I think his defensive skills are lacking. His defensive skills are very lacking. So as of right now, Matip has been in great form. An argument can be said that in critical moments for Liverpool last season, especially in the Champions League, Matip was the key defender for Liverpool. Key blocks, key tackles, key defensive plays. But as of right now, it's not even close. Matip is far better, the more informed. Like for me, John Stones is unranked. You can say right now that Matip has played his way to tier 3. I wouldn't argue with that. I would not argue with putting Matip now tier 3. I'll put tier 3 now. Tier 3. I can't rank John Stones. Sorry, I can't rank him. I can't rank John Stones. Talented. A bit too much hype, man. A bit too much hype. How good and what type of player can João Felix become? Guys, let us have time. Let's give him time. Although I'll say this. I'm still sticking with Barcelona to win La Liga. 100%, I'm still sticking with them. I believe when Messi gets back, it's going to be business as usual. Let's paint a scenario. If Atletico win La Liga and João Felix is one of the best players and critical players that led Atletico to winning La Liga, that's a start. Then I think people will stand up and really take notice. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Griezmann never won La Liga with Atletico. Someone do a fact check for me. I don't believe Griezmann won the thing for Atletico. I say for João Felix, I like the look of him. I like the vibe that he has. But for me, earn your stripes. Earn your stripes. I hate when people write, talk, praise a player and everything when they've not seen this player play. I'm about action. Forget about what's been written in the media. Forget about all the hype. Turn on I've got Premier Sports. I've got Premier Sports now. So now I can now watch it in full-on HD. Full-on HD high definition. I can now fully watch it now. So I can now fully study and see how you roll. I'm not a highlights merchant. I do highlights if I can't watch the match. For me, I need to see all 90 minutes to see what you do, your movement, passes you make, the decisions you make, how many times you lose the ball, how many times you make the ball, what you're trying to do. Because for me, it's not all about pass completion. That's the thing. That's the mistake that people make, because the issue with stats merchants is it doesn't tell you how a player plays and how they think. Because all you see are, pass completion, assist, goals, and everything. But there are things that stats don't show, which is what is the player trying to do? What did he try to do? What moves? What was he trying to attempt? So if you just say, "Oh no, this guy attempted all these passes, but they failed," but were they safe passes or risky passes? Or were those passes uncompleted because the players they were passing to miscontrolled the ball? These are things that stats don't tell you, which is why you have to watch the flipping game. You've got to watch the game. I was thinking about this a few days ago. Was I dreaming, or did Brazil show up to a World Cup with a frontline of Fred and Joe? I was dreaming. For you. Like, for a second, I actually thought, I was like, no way. There's no way Brazil show up to a World Cup on home soil and then two main strikers was Fred and Joe. Yeah, sorry. Like, I can't remember who he was, but yeah. Sorry. Like, I thought it was Fred and Joe because there's no way Brazil are showing up to a World Cup with an R&B duo who are breaks as their thing now. So it was obviously a nightmare or something. Guys, like the vid, la 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 la, like the vid, la 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 la, like the vid, la 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 la, like the vid, like the vid, like the vid, like the vid, la la la, like the vid, like the vid, like the vid. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. If you not hit it, hit that like button, guys. Come on, man. Ooh, what the hell? Oh yes, I have downloaded the FIFA demo, but I pulled a muscle in my back, and literally I was bedridden for most of the day because I was gonna do it yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is let me think. I will either do it tonight or I'll do it tomorrow after the Barcelona game. Speaking of which, guys, join me on my Twitch. I'm going to do a live Twitch stream while watching the Barca Valencia game. So follow me on Twitch. Get at your boy on Twitch, and we can watch the Barcelona Valencia game together. I'll be doing like a whole live chat as I watch that. But yeah, that's the song we're gonna roll. No. Thank you. As I said again, like my back feels like crazy, man. It ain't great, man. Yeah. Liverpool for Chelsea, yeah, that's gonna be big, and there'll be no hazard. Although, man, as I said again, Chelsea were very impressive against Liverpool. But then I say that as impressive as they were in that first half, they didn't take their chances. And for some reason, Klopp just wanted to experiment. I say, Klopp, don't think too much. Like for Klopp, you don't have to think too much. If everyone is fit, you know the lineup to go with. And that's something you should be proud of. Obviously, sometimes you have to tweak the midfield and everything. But what I'm thinking for Klopp is that, Klopp should, this whole thing about number 10 or number 10. Why don't you make Wijnaldum the number 10? Fabinho can be the DM. Because the issue with that is this. So Liverpool play the 3 in midfield. So you've got Fabinho, who is the DM. Wijnaldum is the guy who keeps the ball. Then you have the number 10, who's the guy who's allowed to go forward. So Wijnaldum plays the role of the guy who protects possession of the ball. So what Liverpool really need is just a guy who can still keep possession of the ball. Do you entrust that in Henderson? Do you entrust that in Milner? Do you trust that in Naby Keita? Because I do feel that Wijnaldum unleashing. I think Wijnaldum's best strength is as an attacking midfielder. He can do very well being the protective. Because I told you, that is what every time you're in a 4-3-3, it's all about role players. If you have an 8-3, what you want. The guy that protects the defense, the guy that protects possession of the ball, and the guy attacking midfielder. It's what Barcelona had. Remember Barcelona? Busquets protects the defense. Xavi dictates the play, keeps possession of the ball. Iniesta is the guy that attacks. That is how you roll in your 3. So, but I think for Wijnaldum, give him the attacking midfield role, and my gosh, surely you can find a midfielder who can protect the ball. Now, let's be real with you. I don't know how hard he would work if Liverpool had a Rabiot. So Rabiot, Fabinho, Wijnaldum. Or if they had Kante. But no. Kante is up limit. Kante is up limit. It's up limit. Hit the like button. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Okay? Hit that like button. Leicester will deliver a circumcision tomorrow. I fear for United this season. Guys, let's be real. I know that United get a lot of hits and a lot of abuse and so forth. It's justified. It's going to take about a decade or more before United become relevant again. United just have to accept that this is a long road. I don't believe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the guy to really take them back to the top. I don't. That's just me being real. But it happens. Empires rise and empires fall. Some empires stay falling throughout time, So United just have to. Obviously, you're still rebuild. You're still on the road to rebuilding. But Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal to a degree, Tottenham, they are years ahead, man. They're years ahead of United. I think there's nothing is more telling that you take Pogba out of that United team. Jeez. Oh yeah, did you hear what Uncle Moose said? Uncle Moose said that his greatest ever moment in his career was coaching Real Madrid, which I found strange. I found that strange. I would have thought it would have been either Real Madrid or Inter Milan. As I said again, man, that Inter Milan team was sex. That Inter Milan team was literal sex. One of the greatest teams of all time. But Mourinho's heart is with Chelsea. But maybe the way that the Chelsea fans treated him when he then came back, maybe he's now had like a somewhat different point of view and different viewpoints towards Chelsea. But yeah, man, that's interesting. Let's hit this other super chats, man. Thank you so Pasha with the other super chats, giving me 100 rubles. Thank you, bro. Thank you for supporting your boy HH, man. So your boy Pasha says, do you see any clubs outside of the top 4 leagues? Do you see any clubs outside of the top 4 leagues winning any major world stage European titles in near future, like Zenit winning the UEFA Cup? Yes. No teams outside of the 4 major leagues are touching the Champions League. That's not happening. But if we're looking at the Europa League, I think maybe in the next 3-4 years, I definitely think that's a Zenit, maybe an FC Basel. Maybe if FC Basel come in a run, I think it's possible. Like that Europa League can be got. It won't be easy, but I think what complicates things are the teams that drop out from the Champions League. Like if they didn't have that, where you had teams dropping down from the Champions League, I think they'll be far more likely that teams from the top 4 would be able to ride it and win the Europa League. But I think because trust me, a big team is not going to make it through the group stages. Fact. A big team won't. A big team is going to flop. I don't know which it's going to be, but a big team is going to be a flop. And once that big team flops, they automatically become the favorites to win the Europa League. Like, I was shocked when Atletico didn't make it through. Everyone was shocked. They didn't make it through. We all know what happened. They went and they flipped won that Europa League. Easy peasy. So, but I do think that maybe not this year. I think this year, no, because I don't see any. I think the winner is going to, because you've got Arsenal, you've got FC Porto, you've got I think you've got Sevilla in there as well, and you've got the teams dropping off in the Champions League. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight, man. It's gonna be real tight. Guys, look, man. whenever you want an honest, honorary discussion, let me know. Let me know. Just anytime you want an honest, Thierry Henry discussion, let me know. Hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button. Hit it with your rhythm stick, man. Hit it. Yeah, Ajax. No, Ajax. See, Ajax was. Ajax deserved to get far. Not taking anything away. They lost their two best players, De Jong and Del Delict. Ajax are not touching the semis. Maybe there'll be another surprise team. But my thing is this: Real Madrid have strengthened. Barcelona have strengthened. So Barcelona and Real Madrid are in a far better state. So I think it's going to be far more unlikely that an Ajax or like a Leverkusen or so forth will make the final four. You know, because I do think that this Champions League, it's going to be pretty tight. It's going to be pretty tight. Look, Zad for Real Madrid, I know insults him only once, but he'll try his best. Barcelona have Griezmann. PSG kept Neymar. They now have Icardi right now. Liverpool pretty much have the same that team, and that team is going to be very strong. Juventus have your boy Rabiot, who is an asset for that midfield. They have Sarri as well. Bayern Munich have Coutinho. So a lot of all the big boys have a dude they've brought in. They have a dude they've brought in that's helped to amplify them. Real Madrid were trash last season. Ajax deserved it. Ajax deserved it. Real Madrid were trash. And Ajax deserved it. Juventus screwed up. Juventus should have beaten Ajax. Like, they should have. I mean, my God. To not close the deal at the crib, they screwed up. And if Juventus beats Ajax, Juventus beats Tottenham. Juventus would have beaten Tottenham. Juventus would not have lost to Tottenham. No. Over 2 legs, no. Especially the way that Tottenham play, no. Juventus would have beaten them. You know, it's like how you beat Juventus is that you have to attack them. You have to be an attacking team. If you're a defensive, pragmatic team, they'll beat you. So Juve will always have issues against a Dortmund, against a Liverpool, if Liverpool play the ultra attack, against a Barcelona, against a flipping PSG. Which is why the Juve Atletico game plays well to Juve's hands. But see, this is just where things get exciting. I say Juve's game plays into Atletico's hands. But last season was Allegri, this is Sarri. But Atletico are almost a totally different kind of team as they were last season. Still somewhat the same, but João Felix, Trippier give them a whole different dimension. So, but look, man, I said Atletico have guys. Atletico have bodies. You know, like I don't believe Atletico are even winning the Champions League. They were 30 seconds away from winning it. They messed up. Ever since that Sergio Ramos dagger, it destroyed Atletico's psyche. That's why it's never going to happen. And I don't want it on Atletico's Madrid's record that they get to a third Champions League final and they mess up. No one wants that on their record. But then you can't sleep on Atletico. You just can't sleep on them because that team looks interesting. I mean, you have a choice of Morata or Diego Costa, two very different strikers. You have Koke, who's quality. Saul, who is very underrated. Saul is a very, very underrated player. Trippier, who's looking good. João Felix, man, he's coming with the stuff, man. You know, he's the young maverick. Partey is very underrated. The work he does in that midfield for Atletico is very underrated, man. You know, good in the tackle, makes good passes, and that's why I say, remember, guys, role players. Role players. Koke keeps possession of the ball. Partey protects the defense, has some defensive skill. Saul is the much more attacking, creative dude in the midfield. you have your roles. That's what I always do in Football Manager, although it's slightly different because whenever I do my Football Manager thing, what I always do is I get my role players. So I get my DM who has 15 or higher tackling. I get my central midfielder who has 15 or high passing, and 15 or high decision making. And I always have my creative playmaker who has 15 or high creativity, 15 or higher passing. And then boom, I have my thing. And I have my number 10 in there. And then I have my guy. Although this is a little trick that I found on Football Manager, although maybe it only works on the mobile one. Get 2 or 3, if you have like a 4 in midfield, get 2 or 3 midfielders who have high tackling. High tackling in your midfield, and then have your one creative playmaker, and you're in good shape. You're in good shape for your main midfield. So that's a little tidbit there for you, Football Manager merchants, man. So look, Jovic is a flop. Is that what we're saying? So Jovic is a flop. I mean, is that the is that the result? So Jovic is a flop. Remember when I said that, bro? Yeah, I know you scored all those G's in Frankfurt. Thingy, this is a huge step up. I'm guys saying, oh no, Jovic is going to be great. What the hell has Jovic done? The hell has Jovic done for Real Madrid? So if Jovic is a flop, all Zad has to work with is Benzema. So if Benzema is a bust, then what? Zad has to score 20 Gs. Yeah, look, Man City, they definitely have the squad that Man City have. They should win the Champions League. Let's do the math. They have, from what people say, not me. People say, oh, he's one of the greatest managers of all time. People have said Pep is one of the greatest managers of all time. So you have one of the greatest managers of all time. You have easily, without a doubt, the best squad in Europe. You have no excuses. That team should win the Champions League. So if they don't, but they won the Premier League. Oh, they won the Premier League 3 times in a row. They won the Premier League 3 times in a row. Who cares? Who cares? You said this guy can touch Uncle Moo. You said this guy can look Uncle Moo in the eye. If you want to be mentioned in the same breath as Uncle Moo, I need a CL. I need a CL. I need a CL. Okay? We're talking Uncle Moo. Uncle boy. Yeah. The boy Uncle Moo said what's up with FC Porto. Uncle Moo said what's up with Inter Milan. Uncle Moo won a treble with a dude called Milito as a striker. He won a treble with a dude called Milito as a striker. And he had a dude called Pandev, who literally redefined what it meant to have a hairline. Because he didn't have one. Pandev. The fact that he won in treble with a dude called Pandev, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. 80 people in there. Hit the like button. Smash the like button. Only takes you a few seconds. Help your boy out. If you're in here, you're enjoying the chat. It's a Friday night. You're with your girl. You're with a mistress. You're with an escort, or anything. Or if you're two-timing, if you want, if you're in a threesome or in a foursome as well, who knows? Hit the like button. Get your wife to hit the like button. Get your wife to cook your meal. Oh, easy. Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too. Women first. Women first. Okay. Women will save the world. Yeah. Yeah, let's go looking good, man. Yeah, yes. So no, this HH, not another same country final again. There should be a rule. There should be a rule. There should be some. I don't know how it will work. There should be a rule that states that a final can be played by the two same sides. That's trash. Growing up as a youth in Nigeria, the excitement that I had of, oh my gosh, the best of Germany against the best of Italy, the best of Spain against the best of Portugal. That is the beauty of the Champions League. It's like, oh my gosh, the world of the Serie A is coming to the world of the Premier League. The world of the Premier League now comes to the world of La Liga, and you're seeing the blend of styles play against each other. That's the beauty. Because the Champions League is the club version of the World Cup. It's a club version of the World Cup. So for the showpiece final, I don't want to see Bayern Munich against flipping Dortmund. I don't want to see Liverpool against Tottenham. That final was trash. Well done to Liverpool. Well done to Liverpool. Congrats, you fully deserved it. That final was flipping garbage. It was a crap final. Class A brick final. Okay? So, yeah, man, I don't want that trash, man. What else are you guys saying? But I'll say this. I'll say this. As much as I don't, the best final, Barcelona Real Madrid would be an amazing final. See, that is the only same country final that I would want. Barcelona Real. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. How good was Benteke at Aston Villa? Was I? Benteke. So he was at Aston Villa. So he moved from Villa to a thing. Look, wait. Remember that overhead scissors kick that Benteke scored for Liverpool? Benteke used to be a damn good striker. Benteke used to be a damn good striker. I just don't know what happened to him, man. I just don't know what happened to him, man. I just don't know what happened to that flipping dude, man. Oh, bro. I don't even want to look. Has Pirlo really cut his hair? So he's now bald? Actually, let me even see what this looks like. If Pirlo has cut his hair, now those are some of the. Don't tell me Pirlo has cut his hair, man. Pirlo hair. Girls react to Andrea Pirlo with him. There's some damage. Oh well, they're not really sure it yet. Guys, hit that like button, man. If you're in here, hit the like button, man. Just smash the like button, man. Hit the like button, guys. Oh damn, he was robbed, so I'm surprised now. Golden State Warriors against the Lakers, who will win? Your mom. No, joking. Lakers. Depends though. If the Golden State Warriors have a full team, they have what's that dude? If they have what's the name of the shooter? Why am I blanking? The other light skinned dude. You know, wait, what's the name of that other mixed race dude for Golden State Warriors? No, the other light skin Steph. No. It's not Steph, no. The other light skinned dude, not Steph Curry. The other dude. Clay, thank you. Oh, who are you guys saying? Clay Thompson, yeah. Because Clay Thompson is he's currently interested. If they had Clay Thompson, I think it'll be interesting. But then Lakers have two big players in Anthony Davis and your boy LeBron. So it would be very fascinating, you know, because remember Golden State Warriors let go of one of their most crucial players, and that was Iguodala. Iguodala is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. So them letting him go after he reached that book, be a little bit worrisome. So did you guys watch that Cyberpunk gameplay? I don't know, man. I mean, games still looks interesting, but I'm like, I don't know. Also, by the way, I was playing some Halo Reach. There's nothing worse than when you know you're playing against 12-year-old kids and they start to kick your ass. That's the most annoying thing. Because if I cannot hear them, I can just tell that these are 12-year-old kids. And I know that these guys, I'm like, you useless losers. You play this game 24/7. That's what you do. All you do is play this game 24/7 because you have nothing better to do because you play 12 and 11. So you play this game 12 and 11, and that's what you do, which is why I try not to play online. If I play online, I would have a mental breakdown because I just know that there will be some stupid bum ass kid I'll be playing against with who will play the game in a dumb ass stupid way, beat me in a stupid way, and I'll try and I'll just go crazy. I'll just go crazy, man. Um, so I hear no, no, I love the kids, man. I love what the kids, you know shout out to Whitney Houston, teach the kids, they will lead the way and all that stuff. So yeah, look, I'm gonna hit that FIFA 20 demo tomorrow. So tomorrow night, your boy's gonna hit that FIFA 20 demo. After the Barcelona Valencia game, I'm gonna check that out. I've got it downloaded on my PS4, all fresh. So get at your boy. Remember, I will be live. Join me for a live watch of the Barca Valencia game on Twitch, man. Join me, man, and then I'll be doing my thing, man. Um, Thoughts on the FIFA ratings, man? They do it for a reaction. Haven't you noticed that nobody ever complains about the ratings that are done on Championship Manager? Because those ratings on Championship Manager are legit. Those are real. Those are proper. So whenever they do all those ratings on FIFA, they do it to get a reaction. That's what they do it for. They do it to get a freaking reaction. So my views on it is like I am not taking the bait because the bait is like, oh my gosh, this guy was a 60, this guy was a 70, this guy. I'm like, yeah, you're doing it for a reaction. That's what like trust me. Do you know the amount of times that Championship Manager has actually gotten ratings right? Where they've said this year, remember Saviola? Now Saviola should have been great. Remember, I can't remember there was a version of Championship Manager where Saviola was insane. There was a version of Championship Manager where Montolivio, I bought Montolivio for Ancona, and we won the league with him. Montolivio. So they've always been good, man. Let me hit the super chat, man. Dean Classic, $10 super chat, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Dean Classic. You're that classic, bro. Thank you, Oblige. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are here to help the football hot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am privileged. I hope Liverpool fans know that Van Dijk is on loan at Liverpool. If he continues his form, he'll be a Madrid or Barca player. So best not hype him too much, or the two-headed dragon will be awake. Guys, do you want us to be real? Do you want it to be real? Do you want me to be fake? Let me be both. Dean, let me be both. Let me be fake. This is fake HH. Why is Van Dijk going to go to Real Madrid? Barcelona? Why? Van Dijk has won the Champions League with Liverpool. You could win the league with him. It's a big club. They perform very well. He loves the club. It's a big club. It's known around the world. One of the most famous clubs in the world. Why would he want to go to a Real Madrid side who are struggling? A Barcelona side who also could be struggling as well, especially when Messi leaves. And for Liverpool, they're winning. They're one of the best clubs in the world. Why would he want to leave? There's no reason for him to want to leave because as of right now, in 2019 upwards, Van Dijk is best placed at Liverpool. The real HH? Van Dijk isn't English. When you're non-English, you view things differently. I understood why Gerrard never left for Liverpool. Like when Real Madrid wanted Gerrard and everything, I knew why he wanted to stay at Liverpool. The way English players view Liverpool, Manchester United, is different from how non-English players do. No matter how much Real Madrid may be struggling or Barcelona are struggling, for Van Dijk growing up, he knows that, my God, to play for Real Madrid, there's nothing higher. It is just what it is. So even if they're struggling, they're whatsoever and everything, once somebody just started pick up and now say, Van Dijk, we want you, Van Dijk is going to say no. No, because growing up and his perception of clubs in the world, there's nothing greater than Real Madrid or Barcelona. Van Dijk is Dutch. Van Dijk is Dutch. And there is no greater Dutch legend than Cruyff. So for Van Dijk to go to a Barcelona side who were coined and crafted by one of his countryman's legends for the modern era. And that's just the thing about this is that as of right now, Liverpool are kicking Real Madrid's ass. And Liverpool screwed over Barcelona in the Champions League. But it's not necessarily about form or what you're doing right now. It's the bigger picture. It's the legacy of the team. So even if I get the Liverpool won Champions League in the 70s and 80s, if you're a player outside of England, that's the key thing, outside of England, specifically from Europe or from Africa or Middle East, you dream of playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid. You don't dream of playing for Liverpool. You don't really dream of playing for Manchester United. You don't dream of playing for Chelsea. You don't dream of playing for Bayern Munich. You dream of playing for either Barcelona or Real Madrid. You know, that's just how it is. So it's like, and that's just the thing. If Van Dijk is offered, if Florentino Perez says that we want you, Van Dijk, we want you to partner Sergio Ramos in defense, and we are building this team. And if Real Madrid sign Mbappe is signed, and Real Madrid and Perez says that we have Mbappe, we've got Zad here already. You know what? I don't know how it works out. We managed to get Verratti as well. We want you to complete a new Ultimate Team era. I'm sorry, man. Real Madrid is too sexy a proposition to reject. So that's just the reality. That's just like there are big clubs and they're just sexy clubs. They're just sexy clubs. Like when you look at Barcelona and Real Madrid, there's a certain Juventus. Like they're just teams that have just that style about them, that sexiness about them. So, bro, people keep sleeping on Verratti. I'll say it again for the people at the back. Verratti is the most talented central midfielder in the world. Okay? So again, Verratti is the most naturally talented central midfielder in the world. Yes. Sorry. And yes, Verratti is a flipping, stupid, thick-headed, dim-witted fool for signing a contract extension with PSG. What the hell are you doing? Get out of Uber Eats. Now, if you're being given like an Uber Eats 5-year plan, I mean, all right. I mean, that's tight, But get out of Uber Eats. Get out of Uber Eats. You're too good for Uber Eats. Because guys, so tell us right now, if Real Madrid roll up with Mbappe, Verratti, Van Dijk, they'll win their first treble. They'll win their first treble. Because Messi's getting old. Messi's getting old. So if they roll with those dudes, they'll win their first treble for sure. What if Mbappe, Verratti, Labille, the Verge, and they tell Couture to piss off and then bring in Edison. Woo! Treble. They'll win everything. Quadruple. Let's see. I think that's so. Yo, shout out to my mother, James Alari. Boom, 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 boom. So right now, wouldn't Klopp have been a better fit for Madrid than Zidane? James, thank you very much for the super chat, James. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the love and the support from you, James. See, James, Klopp right now, I would say is arguably the best manager in the world. You could argue that it's like him or Pep. But all things considered, you may argue that it may be Klopp. I said it from the start that Zidane going back to Real Madrid was a bad idea. Bad idea. Zidane, you're not that great a manager. You're not. I'm sorry. I love you. You're one of my idols. You're one of my heroes and everything. But I've got to be real with you, and I want to protect you because you're one of my heroes. I want to protect you, Zidane. I would say that you got lucky. It was just lightning in a bottle. Those 3 years were just lightning in a bottle. But Zidane is now beginning to believe he's on a hype. This is going to end badly. It's going to end badly. I don't think Zidane is winning a trophy ever with Real Madrid again. So would Klopp have been the right man for Real Madrid? Yes, if he would have gotten his players. If Klopp would have gotten his targets and his players, Real Madrid would have done some serious damage in La Liga. And Klopp, with his players in El Clásicos with Barcelona, they would beat that ass. But Liverpool know that. Liverpool, see, that's it. You can preach about Salah, Mane, Van Dijk. Liverpool's most valuable asset is Klopp. If Klopp leaves, the whole thing falls apart. The whole thing falls apart because one of the best things to happen to football was Klopp. Because I despised tiki-taka. I despised that Barcelona era where they dominated. That Spain era was a dark day for football. It was stupid. I hated that flipping. We're just going to just pass for the sake of passing. Because I remember, I told you, I remember these things. I remember it was a Copa del Rey final, I think, when Pep had all of his players sitting down. And then Pep said to his players that, you know what, when you have the ball, pass the ball, pass it again, and when you pass the ball, pass again. I was like, okay, so this is what this dude is about. If I have to play under Pep, I'll be like, bro, what the hell? So I just have to pass the ball all the time. But when Klopp to Dortmund came in, he was like, we go forward, we run, and we attack, and we play with energy. And the idea is that ball always goes forward, constantly. Forward, hit it, forward, runs, make space, one touch, forward, one touch, forward. And that electricity and energy was just the perfect antithesis to the whole pass for the sake of passing. So Klopp is one of the best things to happen to football. That is why that actually I'm a football fan. I'm a complicated Chelsea fan. I'm a football fan. So that's why it's called the football house. So anything that promotes football, I'm all for. So I may not support Liverpool, but my God, man, when they play their football at a high level, it's great to watch because Klopp is a great football brain, a great football brain. So is Sarri to a degree, but I think Sarri is just still trying to really cultivate himself. So if Sarri can get Juventus doing that, remember, Sarri hasn't been able to implement his football to a high tier team. So if Sarri can implement his football into Juventus, I think we could. Basically, football is in a very good place. Football is in a very very good place right now. Henderson is a brick. Well, he's a brick who's a Champions League winner. So who do you blame then? So who's a real brick? Yeah, no. It is what says your Pankers. I don't think your Pankers made a philosophical impact on the game the way that Klopp did and the way that Sarri has, or even the way that Pep. Even if I didn't like Pep um, style, not the same thing as Pep though. But what I liked about Heinkes was it was efficient. The best way to describe Heinkes' philosophy in football was economical and efficient. Just efficient, economical. No pass wasted, nothing pasted. It was just economic. And I said again, what he did in that 2012 2013 was a sight to behold. And correct me if I'm wrong, Heinkes has won the Champions League with two different teams. I think he won it with Real Madrid and with Bayern. Two different teams. Cool. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit that like button, man. 26 few seconds. Hit the like button, man. Hit it. Hit the like button. Smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. 26 few seconds doesn't cost you anything except your soul. Yeah, he did. So yeah, so he did. He did. How did Sarri copy Wenger? So you're saying that the way that Napoli are played under Sarri is the same way as Wenger? What the hell are you smoking, bro? I mean, what the hell are you? What the bloody hell are you smoking, man? Pep revolutionized football. No, he didn't. Sorry, he brought an interesting idea into it, although his idea is just a slightly refined version of what Cruyff did. It's pretty much Cruyff's ideal. So I don't think he revolutionized anything really. It is what it is, man. Aubameyang, I think, might be slightly. As I say again, my vote for the top strike for the top striker is going to be Aubameyang. That's my man. No, for me, as I've always said, like Pep's Bayern were better to watch than Pep's Barcelona. Like Pep's Bayern, that's the thing. Like, Pep's Bayern that was a very good team. That's a very good team. They just got unlucky, man. They just got unlucky. Just got unlucky. But Pep's Bayern was a very good team. Remember that was with peak Lewandowski. Um, but what I was saying is that could could Pep win a Champions League with FC Porto? That's what I keep on bringing up. Yeah, you still have to win with the players you have and everything. But could Pep win with a FC Porto? All right, guys. I think it is time for me to munch to eat my food. Um, bro, shut up. Pep's Bayern were great. You fool. If they were so great, why didn't they win the Champions League? So it's like, please engage your brain before you type, or I'll expose you. So you just said I should shut up, and you just called me a fool because and you said that Pep's Bayern were great. So they were great because they won a Bundesliga title that Heinkes had already won. Pep's Bayern were great, but they couldn't win the treble, something that Heinkes' team did the season before. So no, James, you shouldn't delete it, man. James, leave it out. No, please, please, please. Unless things. So remember, to my mods out there, so to my mods, if things are racist, homophobic, or sexist, they delete that stuff. If anybody's insulting me, as long as it's not racist or anything, but they're insulting me, please leave it. Please leave it. I told you, I love the insults because I can easily respond to those guys, man. All right, let me hit this last super chat before I get the hell out of here. $2 super chat again from Dean Classic. Dean Classic, what up, baby? 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 Uncle Mo returns to Madrid, reclaims his throne. This is a perfect way to end this stream. I love Zidane. Zidane, you can retire a king, a titan. What you've done as a player and a manager has been amazing. Do you know what would make me cry? I don't cry. I have no emotions in me. I'm an emotional brick. I'm an emotional brick. Do you know what would make me literally drop in tears uncontrollably? If Uncle Mo comes back and wins the Champions League with Real Madrid, that would be the most emotional thing and the most heartwarming thing I've ever seen in my life. If that happens, wow. If Mo comes back and finishes what he started, so that's a Champions League with 3 different teams from 3 different leagues. Amazing. Guys, it's been well, it's been swell. Next time you will see me, just watch for my post-match reactions to all the games on Saturday. I'll be putting them on YouTube, my instant reactions. And remember, think about becoming a Patreon. I will also be doing reactions and reviews on my Patreon page. The contents will be put out there. Peace out, stay true, stay black, stay real. I'm out. Peace.